but yeah, I think it happened.
And Dink actually going Sorcerer, not going with Summoner, and Illusions with Reptile. I love his Reptile. We can talk about it for days.
Yeah, for sure. He's gonna get the Basilisk up. Nope, but Dink's gonna deny him setup immediately now. Goes for the casual overhead, commits into the trance, and a terrible decision seemingly as he gets punished for 37%, a full wall corner carry, and Illusion's gonna run up and finish the job with that forward 4-1 string. Needs the cut, finishing with the slice. And yeah, man, just as soon as you were talking about how much you love his Reptile, his combos are on display, and so is his pressure.
Yeah, the way that he uses Basilisk is my favorite, just as a spectator, because he'll even pop it full screen and make Reptile's zoning so much more effective.
Yo, and the empty jump into the throw. Yo, Illusion styling right now. Doesn't quite get the swag combo to finish him off, but that was dominant. Reptile, a character who we definitely see, you know, less than about 99% of the cast, just to throw that out there. Making quick work, drooling acid all over the bridge, you know, wiping off the mouth like, you know, I had my little taste of a sorcerer right there, and it was pretty good. 10 respect coming from the Quan, the Quan father and Illusions, you know, who he talks about how his love for the game always stays a consistent high by playing new characters and learning to understand them better because he uses them. And he's recently, you know, saying he actually loves Reptile, you know, like up there. He, you know, Illusions plays 20, 35 million characters, but Reptile is currently like his favorite to play. And he's having fun and he wants to use them. So we don't know who he's used the, you know, the entirety of the tournament, but sticking with his guns and believing in his Reptile here in the rubber costume classic, and you know, just showing off the mix. Down 3 into the overhead there, knocked down into the Basilisk, slowing it down, uppercut, 39%.
That's some big boy damage right there.
Yeah, and a lot of momentum. Illusions hasn't slowed down one bit. Oh my god.
That looked like it could have converted, but doesn't. It's okay. He got in and was going to apply some Oki.
Yeah, then it commits to another EX slide right after. Dink's going to punish him for that. And this time, the smart stuff from Dink, going for that EX skull, you know, for the plus frames, but it connects. Able to hit confirm and get the NJP. Gets a little...
What a tech from Illusions right there. That would have killed... Would you have seen that coming? That is 100 out of 100. A Quan player going for the 1-4-1 there.
Yeah, questionable decision there from Dink. It's gonna cost him his life, and the overhead pounce on the wake up. And Illusions gets it going, the quick mix, and this damage is stacking faster than you can see it. 47% Illusions with the overhead. Dink has the break and wakes up with the overhead. This is gonna be Chip territory, and Illusions this time looking to swag it out. Will he complete the combo? This is all kinds of death.
Oh my god, Illusions, stop it at this point. That was...
Yeah.
Yo, Biohazard is still playing right now. What is going on?
Yeah, someone is showing off here. Illusions, I don't know if you're feeling yourself, but you know, Illusions, if you watch him at any tournament, when he's really going on, he has that sly little smile on, like, yeah, I did that. And then he'll ask you, he was like right now, he'd be like, yo, my Reptile's kind of tight, huh? Like, he'll ask you for that confirmation. And yes, Illusions, right now, your Reptile is kind of tight. You're playing out of your mind, sir. And Dink is going to go with the pretty lady. Puts on the mask of the skin of his opponents he's defeated. And this is his last resort. Illusions looking to walk into the top 8 pretty easily. But he has a chainsaw tossing maniac on the other side now.
And we've seen Dink do some great stuff with Pretty Lady before, but not this late in the bracket, not with this much on the line.
Round 1, fight.
And a trip guard to start us off, and there's some big boy 1 bar damage, and that is some swag. What is going on right now?
All right, well, Dink came dressed to kill, you know, real smooth in that blue, you know, suit up. Tossing the the chainsaws, trying to get something going. The Basilisk really slow now, but Dink challenging back with the poke. Smart stuff. Whips the overhead. The low chainsaw and the forward 4 into the slide. That is unblockable, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care.
I was about to say that if you were not. Forward slide is actually unblockable.
For sure, no question.
And that's
and it's gonna lead into the conversion. Dink's gonna break here, tossing out armors through the chainsaw. And Illusions with that overhead, you know, putting 2 hands on that Leatherface throw. I don't know how I feel about that. Don't disrespect the throw, young man.
And that's gonna do it. Illusions, that may have been the quickest match of the night.
I don't know, man. We need to check the clock. Admins, between Biohazard and Destroyer and Illusions and Shujinkydink, we need a clock timer on that. This is very important for the night as Illusions splits the head on the serial killer and advances to top 8. Not